Good evening and thank you for joining me once again for news making headlines in this hour. I'm Janet Aces. Now, the Namdeb strike at Oranienmoond has entered its 28th day with no end in sight. The Mine Workers Union of Namibia, MUN, has in the meantime warned that it will continue with industrial action as long as its demands are not met, and has also accused Namdeb of continuing to violate Namibian laws with impunity. Namdeb, on the other hand, intends approaching the court to declare the strike illegal. The MUN President John Deotepo addressed the media today, vowing that the workers would not submit to any pressure to end the strike. He said this after the latest attempts by government to mediate a resolution to the industrial action failed yesterday. The strike is said to cost Namdeb $4 million per day. Now, remaining with the strike matters, the Labour and Social Services Minister says government mediation efforts to end the Namdeb strike are being hampered by the Mine Workers Union of Namibia, MUN's reversal of positions. Briefing the media in the capital this afternoon, Emmanuel Gajideko said the union's reversal of positions had so far made it difficult to reach an agreement. Gajideko said the MUN backtracked on a 30th of August memorandum of understanding on the Bougainville's issue that triggered the strike. According to him, the memorandum of understanding was to become the breakthrough agreement to end the strike. Apart from not honoring the agreement, the union allegedly has also come up with more demands not related to the ongoing strike. Now, Zambians, in other news now, the Katima Mulilo Magistrates Court has sentenced two Zambian nationals to 7 years in jail after being found guilty of accessory to murder. The main suspect, Wananyando Makumbi, who the duo assisted during a scuffle with 55-year-old Ritual Ndumbano Shifu, escaped from police custody and is still on the run. Shifu died on the spot after allegedly being hit with a stick on the forehead by Makumbi during an argument about the price of a shirt. Makumbi was assisted by Vincent Mukio and Nasilele Boni Moyo to throw Shifu's body into the community borehole. Now, remaining in crime matters, the three men arrested yesterday at Oshakati for allegedly abducting a taxi driver and later robbing him of his taxi appeared briefly in Oshakati Magistrate Court today. They were remanded in custody and their case was postponed for further investigations. It is also alleged that the trio boarded Emmanuel Shilongo's taxi on Saturday from Ombalala village to Oshakati and later forced him to surrender it to them. The Shana Police Commander Ndahanga Gwapo Kashikumwa says the trio were arrested at Oneheke village in Omsati region after a tip-off following an announcement on NBC Oshwambo service. Now, the NBC board chairman Sven Tima has announced the new performance agreement of the corporation's Director General Albertus Algemub. Tima says the expected outputs of Algemub are set as targets, and these include raising the TV license revenue by 16% and advertising revenue by 21%. Algemub should also come up with a property management strategy to reduce costs on non-core properties by 25% by March next year. This is the second time the NBC board is entering into a performance agreement with Albertus Algemub since his appointment as Director General in August last year. His first agreement was based on putting in place a new management team and developing a business plan. Tima says he is confident in Algemub and his executive team's abilities to drive the corporation to greater heights. Now, moving on to other news across the borders, the South African High Court has ruled that the anti-apartheid song Shoot the Boer is hate speech and has banned the ruling ANC from singing it. The Afrikaans interest group AfriForum had complained about the ANC Youth League leader Julius Malema singing the song, which refers to white farmers. Malema and other ANC leaders had argued that the song was a celebration of the fight against minority rule and that the words were not meant to be taken literally. The High Court upheld a ruling by a lower court and ordered Malema to pay legal costs. Judge Colin Lamont described the words as derogatory and dehumanizing, adding that in post-apartheid South Africa, all citizens were called to treat each other equally. He urged the ANC to find new customs which did not bring disunity. And that was a summary of the stories that made headlines today. Thanks for watching. Good night.